Warriors drama, Steph Curry and Draymond Green, they both had some comments about the organization. And I'll read you I think this is Draymond Green's comments. The beautiful part about being in the space that we're in is Steve Kerr, Steph Curry, and myself all disagree with mortgaging off the future of this organization, saying that we're going for it right now. Then Steph Curry says desperate trades or desperate moves that deplete the future. There's a responsibility of allowing or keeping the franchise in a good space, in a good spot when it comes to where we lead this thing when we're done. Doesn't mean that you're not trying to get better. It doesn't mean that you're not active at any type of search. If you have the opportunity where a trade makes sense or even in the summer free agency move makes sense, you want to continue to get better. Nobody wants to be the state or be in a situation where you're passing opportunities, but it doesn't mean that you're desperate just flipping assets all around the place just because you want to do something. So reading all these quotes, do you think the Warriors need to mortgage their future to basically stake up in the Western Conference?
Bro, all that was a bunch of BS. All that Draymond
Hmm.
know and Steph know they cannot win. And Steve Kerr, no, they cannot win with this team, bro. I had it. I wrote it down since they traded for Dennis Schroeder, bro. They 6-9. We both said that trade wasn't gonna do nothing, and so now y'all telling me y'all think y'all can win with this team now? Y'all can make a playoff push or a championship push with this team now, bro. Y'all not going. Y'all will be even lucky if y'all make the play-in. All this is a bunch of BS. They need to mortgage their future. If they want to win right now, they need to trade Kaminga, they picks, they need to do all that if they're trying to win right now. So saying all, oh, we don't need to mortgage off our future, that's BS, bro. We all know that. Because if y'all want to win right now, y'all cannot win with this team, bro. Because all y'all got is really Steph. I mean, Kaminga. But other than that, what do y'all have? Y'all can't win with that.
I can't even really say Kaminga because Kaminga can't even get consistent minutes enough to be what Kaminga is. So I can't even say that. And Steph isn't even having the greatest year, honestly. He's not. He hasn't.
No, he's not.
Like Steph is only giving you 22 points. He's giving you 22, 5 and 6. And I think I looked at his stats maybe like a couple of days ago. This is his lowest points per game. And I really since his fourth year in the NBA, but I really can't count that because no wait, take that back. He played 78 games. So yes, since his fourth year in the NBA, that's his lowest. So that was in 2013. That was in 2012, 2013. We're in
That's what
2025
10
now.
years. Yeah, that's what 10 years ago.
Yeah, so Steph Curry has always been giving you at least 25 to 26 points per game, and he's only giving you 22. They are not gonna say it, but they probably should have traded for Laurie Marketing when they had the chance.
Yes.
They should, and I think they made a mistake. They ain't gonna never admit it, but hyping up B-Pods like he's him was a mistake. Because remember, they did not want to get rid of him, and the Jazz wanted him, but they was like, nah, we want to keep B-Pods and all this. It's like, y'all should have did it to
Yeah,
get
because
Lori.
you hype first off, you hyped him up, put all that hype around his name, and I'm pretty sure the Warriors think he's a good player, but I don't think they think he's as good as they probably did think he was as good as they hyped him up to be, but I don't think he is. So in my opinion, if y'all hyped him up like that and his trade, obviously that made his trade value go up because the Jazz wanted him for marketing. Bro, I would have, like you said, you can have him. I'm getting Laurie Marketing. Their team would have been way better with Laurie Marketing now.
Because
Because
I
now you
don't,
would have Steph, Draymond, and Laurie. That's
because
better
I
than what they
don't,
got right now.
I don't think they. Because I remember we kind of looked up the trade just probably like a month ago or something like that. But I don't even think they really asked for Kaminga. I think it was like Brandon Brzezinski. I think the Warriors wanted to give them Moses Mooney and some other people, and the Jazz said, "Hell no, we don't. No, we're not doing that." And they the ones that the Jazz reports they wanted Brandon Powers, but the Warriors like, no, we're gonna keep him. And now Brandon
Nah, bro, it's
Pazinski,
tweaking.
he's not even
He's
probably
been
your
doing
fifth best player on the
anything.
team.
Yeah, he's not really doing anything. This is supposed to be his. He's a what, sophomore or is this his third year?
Second year in the
Well,
NBA.
sophomore slump, but
This more than a
Yeah,
slump,
bro.
brother. This he has not
I would
been.
have, bro, for Lori marketing, I would have moved him, bro. Lori marketing moves the needle. AirPods doesn't.
The Warriors at the beginning of the season were so lucky, and Buddy Hield was on fire. But this team right now is the real Warriors and only going downhill. I agree, Francisco.
Yep.
This
I called it.
Buddy Hield was on fire. He was. I had him on fantasy. He was amazing. Now he in the waiver wire, whatever.
Yeah, bro. I think I called it, bro. I think when they was on that, well, I forgot what win streak they was on early in the season. But I called. I'm like, bro, they just hot right now. They came out starting the season on fire. Let's see if they can keep this up the entire season, and they have not.
Bruh, what was I about to say? Oh, what was I forgot I forgot what I was about to say. Jesus Christ. Oh, so if this is the case, so I'm guessing the Vucevic trade is not going to happen because they still want him. They're still interested in him. And I
Mhm.
think getting Vucevic, I'm not saying it's championship, but it does help them to probably make the playoffs.
Yeah, Vucevic could help them make the plan because they're number what, like 11 or 12 in the West, right? Let me see. I think they like number 11. Standings. What? I know they're number 10. They number 10 right now. So right now they in the play-in. And if they get Vucevic, they really only 2 games out of 6. Well, really out of 5th.
Bruh. Okay, so okay, so here it is. It said the Warriors. This was the most aggressive offer. Was centered. It was the center around Moses Mooney. So he's the main guy. So they sent around Moses Mooney multiple first round picks, and pick swaps and second rounders. So let's say you do add AirPods in there, that probably gets it done. Of course, if I'm going off this, so that means you still got Steph, Draymond,
Kaminga
Lori, Kaminga, Wiggins. They
and
don't even ask
Wiggins.
me.
Yeah.
We look at the team differently.
Buddy, you still got Buddy Hield on the bench.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that team look way different now. That team look way different, especially with how wide open the West is. I mean, you still got the Thunder, they at the top, um, and the Rockets and stuff like that. But other than that, the West is besides like the top 3, top 4, the West wide open.
I feel like Mike Dunleavy has not been a good general manager. And
No,
I
he has
feel
not.
like, and I ain't gonna lie, he ain't gonna say it either. They probably should have kept Jordan Poole. And I know the Draymond situation, but I think Jordan Poole would help them right now as we speak, bro. They just need another scorer, bro.
Yeah, Draymond messed up the whole thing. I recently seen a clip about KD talking about Draymond when he was in there with the Warriors and stuff. Draymond messed up that because they still could have kept KD because KD said all he wanted was it to be addressed as a whole team, and nobody did that. They just swept it under the rug. And then you get the whole Jordan Poole situation. Draymond messed that up. Because if they would have kept Jordan Poole, it would have been Jordan Poole. Imagine Jordan Poole and Kaminga right now. The Warriors wouldn't be like this. The Warriors wouldn't be 10th in the West right now. I mean, they probably would be somewhere between 6 and 10. I mean, 6 and 10, but I don't think they would be 10. They'd definitely be better than 20 and 20 right now.
Since they won the championship, the Warriors really haven't been good. James Wiseman, I will still go down with the ship with this. He is still probably the best offensive center they've had in the
Never
Steph
had,
Curry
yep.
era as a center. He's a better offensive
Cousins
player than
probably.
Andrew Cousins. I don't count him really because he really didn't play a lot with them. So I don't really count him. But yes, Cousins. You had Andrew Bogut. You had Zaza Pachulia. You have Kevon Looney. And the list goes on and on. You don't develop him right. Moses Mooney, I feel like he still ain't getting the damn development he's supposed to.
No, he's not. He's not.
AirPods, really not. Kaminga still ain't really getting the development he ain't supposed to. And I tweeted this. I think it was like that on Sunday. I said Steve Kerr's a terrible developmental coach. He's terrible at it. He can't develop nobody.
Yeah,
And
he
and I
he
and
ruined James Wiseman's career, bro. Ruined
and,
it.
and somebody go say, well, you do know Steph Curry and them, he helped Steph Curry. No, don't even pull that because Mark Jackson is
Mark
basically
Jackson.
the reason why
Mhm.
the Splash Brothers became great and Steve Kerr just took over it. He just took them. He didn't really develop them because they was good. Now Steve Kerr helped them, but I don't think he developed them like
Nah,
how
he
Mark
didn't
Jackson
develop
did.
them.
That's just
Mark
me.
Jackson put that confidence in them. Mark Jackson gave them the confidence that they needed to become the two best shooters of all time.
So I can't blame Steve. I can't give Steve Kerr no credit on that. So he really hasn't done anything. What would you think? Let's say they draft LaMelo. Because Steve Kerr could he have ruined him? Not ruined him, but like
Nah,
not helped
Lamelo.
develop him.
Nah, G. Lamelo is like he too big. Like he wouldn't have Lamelo. If Lamelo was still been Lamelo, no matter how many minutes he got in.
Mm-hmm.
So like imagine LaMelo getting Kaminga minutes right now. LaMelo still would have been putting up numbers and Steve Kerr would have had to play him. Like Kaminga had some duds some games, had good games, but LaMelo, it would have been inevitable. You would have had to play LaMelo, G. Had to.
And I know people gonna say, well, they could have drafted LaMelo, but at that time, drafting James Wiseman really wasn't a bad pick.
I
He
wasn't.
was the best big in college at that moment, even though he only played 3 games, but he was to scouts the best big, and the Warriors at that time needed a big, so drafting a big really wasn't a
Made
bad
sense.
idea. It's just it
Yeah, it
didn't.
made sense.
It didn't pan out. It didn't
Mhm.
pan out because I keep telling people, bro, James Wiseman's rookie year was good. He was good, and I think he got hurt. He doesn't play his second year really. Now he's stuck in G League and not getting minutes. So it's like, how can I blame that on him when Steve Kerr ain't playing the man that much?
Yep. And then basketball is a whole thing about confidence, bro. So if your coach don't instill confidence in you or give you that confidence, it's gonna be hard, especially you coming off injuries and you don't know if you're the same player that you once was. So your confidence is not all the way there from the get-go because you've been injury prone the last couple of years. And so now your coach not playing, minutes, and you're the second pick in the draft, bro. Like usually when you're a top 5 pick or a top 10 or a lottery pick, bro, you get those minutes. You get those minutes, but the last couple of years, it hasn't been like that. Like Reed Shepard, he not getting no minutes. James Wiseman wasn't getting no minutes. So yeah,
If the Warriors got to make a decision. If y'all want to be just mid and just be competitive, I'm cool with not trading nobody. But if y'all want to maximize Steph Curry when he probably got what maybe at superstar level, probably 3 more years left. You might have to trade some of them young guys to go get say a Jimmy Butler or Nikola Vucevic. You might have to do that. But I think they don't want to do that. It's like they want to keep the future, but still try to be competitive with Steph. And it's like, if that's the case, y'all ain't gonna win. It's just not gonna
that
happen.
yeah, I'm not gonna win nothing.
I think that championship has saved them in 22.
Yeah,
That
that
saved
last one,
them.
yeah, yeah, it did,
It
it
has
did.
saved them. But that's it for the should the Warriors mortgage the future